If you have started improving your diet, exercising more consistently, going to bed earlier, and wondering, is any of this actually helping my body? The answer is yes. The good news is that your body can begin responding within the first 24 to 48 hours. The problem is that these early signs often do not appear immediately on a blood test. Your A1C may take months to change noticeably, and your fasting glucose may still look almost the same. But that does not mean your body is standing still. In fact, many quiet changes may already be happening inside you. You just need to know what to look for. In today's video, I'm Dr. Michael Anderson, an American physician specializing in metabolic health and midlife wellness. And I want to share 8 early signs that your insulin resistance may already be improving. Insulin resistance means your body's cells are no longer responding well to insulin, forcing your pancreas to produce more insulin to keep blood sugar under control. This hidden problem is closely connected to belly fat, fatty liver, high blood pressure, prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. The first sign is less bloating, less water retention, and a lighter feeling in your body. Many people notice this after only a few days of healthier eating or regular movement. Your face may look less puffy, your stomach may feel less tight, your ankles may swell less at the end of the day, and your rings may feel a little looser. This is not your imagination. Insulin does not only control blood sugar, it also affects how your kidneys handle sodium. When insulin stays high for too long, your kidneys tend to hold on to more salt. And when your body holds on to extra salt, it holds on to extra water as well. That is why you may feel swollen, heavy, or puffy. When insulin sensitivity begins to improve, insulin levels start coming down, your kidneys release extra sodium, and water follows. So the weight you lose in the first few days is usually not mostly fat yet. Much of it is excess water leaving your body, but that is still a very good signal. It means your body is responding in the right direction. The second sign is reduced hunger and fewer cravings, especially for sweets, soda, white bread, instant noodles, pastries, and other refined carbohydrates. If you used to need something sweet every afternoon around 3 p.m., but now that craving feels weaker, or if you can go from one meal to the next without feeling shaky, irritable, or desperate for food, pay attention. When you are insulin resistant, there may be plenty of glucose in your bloodstream, but your cells cannot use it efficiently. Your brain interprets this as an energy shortage, so it keeps sending signals that push you to eat more, especially foods that deliver fast energy, such as sugar and refined carbs. But when insulin starts working better, your cells can absorb glucose more effectively. Your brain stops sounding that false alarm, and your cravings often begin to calm down. This is not just about willpower. Many cravings are caused by a metabolic problem, not by a lack of discipline. When the chemistry inside your body improves, hunger and food noise often improve too. The third sign is better energy and less sleepiness after meals. Many people eat a meal, especially one high in rice, bread, noodles, or sugar, and then feel their eyelids get heavy, their brains slow down, and their body want to rest. People often call this a food coma, but it is not a healthy state. When you are insulin resistant, a high-carb meal can make your blood sugar rise quickly. Then your pancreas releases a large amount of insulin to bring that sugar down. This sharp rise and fall can leave you feeling drained, foggy, and tired. Inside your cells, mitochondria produce ATP, the main energy source your muscles, brain, and organs use to function. When blood sugar swings up and down all day, your mitochondria do not work as efficiently. But when insulin sensitivity improves, blood sugar becomes more stable, your cells receive fuel more steadily, and energy production improves. So if you notice that you feel more awake after meals and no longer feel as heavy or sleepy as before, that is a very encouraging sign. The fourth sign is clearer thinking and less brain fog. If you have recently noticed that it is easier to focus, your thoughts feel sharper, or you do not feel as mentally cloudy during the day, your insulin sensitivity may be moving in the right direction. The brain makes up only a small part of your body weight, but it uses a large amount of your body's energy. When energy delivery is disrupted, the brain feels it quickly. Brain cells also have insulin receptors, so when insulin signaling is poor, The brain may not use glucose as efficiently. Insulin resistance is also linked with low-grade inflammation, oxidative stress, and poorer blood flow. All of these can contribute to poor concentration, forgetfulness, low motivation, and mental fatigue. As insulin function improves, your brain receives energy more steadily, inflammation may decrease, circulation may improve, and mental clarity can gradually return. The fifth sign is better sleep. This relationship works both ways. Poor sleep can make insulin resistance worse, and improving insulin resistance can help sleep become deeper and more restorative. When blood sugar rises and falls too much during the night, your body may release cortisol or adrenaline, causing you to wake up suddenly, feel your heart beating faster, or struggle to fall back asleep. When blood sugar becomes more stable, your body is less likely to be disturbed by these nighttime swings. You may sleep more deeply, wake up less often, and feel more refreshed in the morning. The powerful part is that better sleep then improves insulin sensitivity even more. The negative cycle that once worked against you can begin working in your favor. The sixth sign is a smaller waist, sometimes even before the scale changes much. This is why Dr. Michael Anderson always reminds patients not to focus only on body weight. If your pants feel looser, your stomach feels less firm, or you need to tighten your belt by one extra notch. Those are important signs. Insulin resistance is strongly connected with visceral fat, the deeper fat stored around your liver, intestines, pancreas, and other internal organs. When insulin stays high, the body is more likely to store fat around the abdomen. As insulin levels come down and cells become more sensitive to insulin, the body can use energy more effectively and gradually reduce the tendency to store visceral fat. You do not need dramatic weight loss to see meaningful benefits. Even a small reduction in body weight, especially when combined with healthier food choices and regular movement, can lead to a noticeable reduction in visceral fat. So if the number on the scale has not changed much, but your waist is smaller, do not feel discouraged. That may be one of the most important signs that your metabolism is improving. The seventh sign is more stable blood pressure. Many people do not realize that insulin resistance affects more than blood sugar. It also affects the blood vessels. Inside your arteries is a thin inner lining called the endothelium. When this lining is healthy, your blood vessels stay flexible and can relax and widen properly. But when insulin function is disrupted, chronic low-grade inflammation and oxidative stress can damage this lining, making blood vessels stiffer and increasing blood pressure. As insulin sensitivity improves, inflammation may go down, blood vessels may function better, and blood pressure may begin to drop gradually. If you check your blood pressure at home and notice that your numbers are trending down by even a few points after improving your diet, walking more, sleeping better, or reducing stress, that is not a small thing. It is a sign that your cardiovascular system is benefiting. The eighth sign is healthier looking skin, although this one usually takes longer to appear. It may take several weeks or even months. Insulin resistance can contribute to dark, thick, velvety patches of skin, often seen on the neck, underarms, or skin folds. It can also worsen acne because high insulin can increase androgen activity, leading to more oil production and more breakouts. Some people may also develop more skin tags on the neck, underarms, or back. As insulin levels come down and insulin sensitivity improves, the forces driving these skin changes begin to weaken. Acne may slowly calm down, the skin may become less oily, and dark patches may gradually lighten. Existing skin tags usually do not disappear on their own, but you may notice fewer new ones forming. The most important message is this: do not wait for a blood test before believing that progress is happening. Your body often sends signals before the numbers on paper change. Less puffiness, fewer sugar cravings, better energy after meals, clearer thinking, deeper sleep, a smaller waist, more stable blood pressure, and healthier skin are all signs worth noticing. If you are eating better, moving more, sleeping well, and managing stress, keep going. Small changes repeated every day can create powerful improvements over time. Your body is always listening to what you do, and sometimes it begins healing much sooner than you think.